because I got my information from 60 Minutes Australia.
60. What the fuck?
Yeah, and then there's one right here with Michael Jackson.
To be fair, he is his own cryptid, unfortunately.
He looks like a cryptid.
Lived the late years?
Yeah.
Tragic past, but damn weird future.
The future rules. You have to admit, he's pretty funny.
He is funny, but I'm still upset about my girl. And I know about Power, and it's unfortunate because she's my second favorite. And I fucking hate it.
This is why I go for Kobeni.
She's my third.
But I feel like the more you watch it, you'll end up like falling in love with like other female.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, but I mean,
favorites.
like she was just so.
Like Rize, I think you'll like Rize when if you see the movie. I think you'll like Rize. She's really really cool. I like her.
Still heard about it.
Huh?
So I've still heard about it.
Witch. I like the way you do it because you actually have a deep voice to pull it off. I don't.
Give me the guy. Witch.
I can't. He's so precious. Dude.
Oh my god! If you can get like a little like witch's hat on yours,
Build a bear. I could probably get a
for Halloween. Yes. Oh my! Dress them for every season.
Yes. I gotta get one for this one too. Decorate it.
Matching.
Yes. Matching. Well, I do have a wand from Harry Potter because when I had my Build-A-Bear, I got the whole Harry Potter. I got it all decked out Harry Potter edition. Mm. So I have the clothes, I have the shoes, I have the pants, I have the shirt, the tie, the cape, and then I have what the heck the wand, and then I think you could also get the broom, but I ended up not getting it because I felt bad because my grandma was paying for it.
Yeah, they're a little bit pricey. It's
because like growing up, I always wanted to have that Build-A-Bear experience or an American Girl doll. To this day, I still want an American Girl doll, and I want Molly.
Aren't they like $100 pop?
Yes, I think so. I want Molly. She's the one from World War II. I fucking want her.
What?
I want her, yeah. Hold on, let me show you a picture of Molly. Probably because I thought she's the one that like looked the closest to me.
You know the worst part about that is that you can't just say that anymore. You can't just go to somebody and be like, I want Molly. And be like, oh, you're asking the wrong person.
No, I was so shooketh. Oh, look at this is... Oh, damn it. Okay, so look at... This is what the doll looks like. That's Molly. Her father's one of the soldiers in World War II.
I feel like I've seen an actual person who looks like her. And that's the creepy part. There has to be one of those haunted. Has to be one of those
I wouldn't doubt it. There's a movie?
Of American Girl doll? Yeah, it's called Barbie.
No.
It's have you seen...
Molly has a movie.
Have you seen what's his name? Joe Coy? The...
Wait, I looked at you.
That was enough. Oh my god.
You want to talk about my theories? I've been waiting for someone to talk to me about their theory. I don't know. But yeah,
his jokes were so terrible.
The whole fucking point of the movie...
It went over his head.
Oh my god, yes. And then somebody told me that he's Asian, and I was all like, where?
No, so someone was like...
He does not look Asian.
Someone was like, he's Filipino, but it's like, but that joke was from the white part of him.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
The best part about it was that, like, everyone who was like... They were getting on TikTok and was like, this is how the joke should have gone. And they were listing out bangers, like, just funny fucking jokes. And they're saying them on the fly, and he had a team of writers himself, that he's a comedian. It took him, like, more than, 10 days. Like, how the fuck? Ugh.
He could have done way better. I could have done way better.
That's why everyone was doing way fucking better than him. Like, they were doing that shit on the fly.
Cynical could have done way better.
Obviously.
And all he just had to do was just sit there and on a stool in front of the microphone. Mm-hmm. And everybody would be clapping.
Exactly.
It's funny. Going back to that Molly thing you were talking about earlier, it reminded me of, like, my story, how I had the hat, and I was like, oh, I just need to put a strap on.
A what?
A strap on! You didn't see my stories? No, you did. And I was like, I just need to put a strap on, like tie the strap to the hat, and then put it on. Because I have a strap somewhere. I have the strap for the hat. I have it somewhere in my room. I just can't find it. And everything, and I was like, I just need to put the strap on. And then I kept saying it. I think I said it like a good 3 times. And I was like, I just realized what I said.
Dude, yesterday. Earlier when I was listening to music and like cleaning up my room a little bit. It's still messy, but whatever.
I can't see anything. It's dark. I'm blind.
But you're like, check out the whimpering thing that I sent you. So I had my headphones on. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. It was on my ear.
It was all in there.
It was all in my ear.
Was all in there, literally.
I was like, damn. I was like, I'll try to do 10 seconds, but And
then I found an open eye one right under it too, and I was thinking about sending it to you, but I added both of them to my folder of whimpering audios.
my whole for you page has just been like Gojo. A lot of fucking Gojo.
I'm surprised that it hasn't, or if it has been Gojo, it's because of like they're making fun of Gojo with everything that's going on in the manga.
Oh, probably.
They crack jokes about it. Yeah. But I've been getting a lot of Sukuna.
For me, it's probably because I keep looking up Gojo for like Daisy. Actually, we're gonna go to the. You know that tea spot that's been like collabing with Jujutsu Kaisen? Yeah. Yeah. There's one in
LA?
No, there's like 2 there's one in Fountain Valley and then one in Irvine. One of my cousins went to the Irvine location, and then we're gonna go to the Fountain Valley location tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah. How exciting.
I know. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the cutout from there. Because it's only gonna be until like the end of the month.
You gonna try to steal it?
We'll see.
Did you know that if we go to a movie theater and they have like the promotional posters or the promotional banners, like if you see that they're gone now, you can always ask like, hey, like I know you guys just took down the banners, can I have them? Because they keep them, and then usually they'll be able to they'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Because my cousin, he managed to get, I think, one was of Thor, and then the other one was of Ant-Man, and they were like long as like as big as your fridge, dude. Nice. There's just a whole banner of just them, like, and that they had like at a movie theater. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, and I was all like, I want one, and then he ended up giving it to the pastor's daughter from my church, and I was so salty for the longest fucking time, dude. I was so salty because my love for Paul Rudd. And then I found out he's a fucking Zionist, and I just went like, to my syndical. But I have hope for Pedro Pascal because he supports Palestine.
Right now he's in ouch.
He's in an ouchie mode. Yeah. Pobrecito. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna beat up that floor that did that to him. Get a sledgehammer.
And then the whole cast. Have you seen the photo of the cast for Stranger Things?
No. Oh, I'm not a fan of Stranger Things, so I don't really know. But I see what's going on, especially after that Noah Snap-on, whatever his name is.
There's two of the cast members.
That are Zionists, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to get the Last of Us game because I have been wanting to play it for so long, especially after I saw the show. Mm-hmm. It's so good. It is good, but I mean, I don't want to support it because the creator is a Zionist and everything, and then they're gonna add the Ellie's love interest for the second game. Her actress, she's a well-known Zionist as well, so it sucks. I don't know how to feel. It's just really tough right now, Yeah,
but it's like I want to support the actors that are giving it their all in those games. Yeah, like the girl who plays Ellie, like she's so sweet. Always,
Bella Ramsey?
Like, yeah. No. The actual voice actress.
Oh, okay.
Like she's really sweet. So like, it's nice to support her, but then like supporting the asshole directors, like it's well. But what I was getting to, like, the cast of Stranger Things, like took a photo for season 5. Nobody wants to be there. Fucking nobody wants to be there. I think except for Noah, who looks like excited. Like he looks super fucking happy, and then And then last season
what season is it?
Season 5. But last season they had I I think, a Mexican actor.
And they called him to let him know that he wasn't gonna come back.
They never called him at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's really fucked up because he's actually fucking hilarious in that show. Like, he was really fucking funny. Everyone loved him, but the fact that they aren't getting him back is really fucking tragic.
Dang it, I can't see the photo. I'm trying to look for it, but...
Oh, while you look for it...
I think I have the most beef with Noah because he literally was passing out stickers that said Zionism is sexy.
Yeah, that's...
And then I was like, you're gonna catch the wrong one on the right day, dude. Like, I swear to God.
Oh, but everyone's just like, yeah, we're not watching that shit anymore. Like, everyone's just dropping it.
Or they're gonna pirate it.
No, like, I don't think anyone's just gonna watch it anymore.
Yeah. But, dude, it's tough, man. And then, like, I haven't been much on TikTok lately. Like, you know, once in a while I do send you stuff, but then there's times where, like, for full-on days I don't go on it. And, like, I don't even see what you guys send me. Or sometimes I just see what you guys send me and then I don't even go on it. Because, like, video after video after video after video, it's just everything about what's going on. Because I follow a lot of creators and I follow a lot of, like, activists and stuff like that.
I've been seeing it less and less, and now I'm like,
it's concerning.
I was like, what the fuck is it?
Because they're doing a lot of, like...
shadow banning.
Not
even shadow banning, just banning, just straight up.
But there's a reporter and everything that she's literally reporting live, like, from Palestine. And... What's happening to a lot is that for some reason her followers are like unfollowing, but like it's not them. Like Instagram is unfollowing,
forcing it basically.
Yeah, and so like you'll put like follow her and then you'll refresh and then it says follow again. So I checked and I still follow her and I'm like, thank God. And then it's tough too because there's these two guys and they have a Instagram together. And they're both doctors. They're young, dude. And they're both doctors over there. And they're literally, like, having surgery on the fucking floor, dude. And it's bad. It's really bad. And then, like, just everything that I'm seeing, it's just so overwhelming. And just thinking about it, like, makes me cry because there's literally nothing I can do. Nothing that anybody can do. And it's frustrating, you know? Mm-hmm. It's really, really frustrating.
And then right now too, freaking. I don't know if you've ever seen the creator, like, she's like really old, like this really old cooking creator.
Linja.
Yeah.
I posted it on my story.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I fucking love Linja, man.
Dude,
Rest in peace.
It was so sad to see.
And then one of the people that she would collab with a lot, he made his own video to pay respects and everything. But I found out about it in the comment section before they actually came forward with it. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Because it was already updated online. Yeah. But it wasn't showed... Anywhere? But it wasn't shared publicly, like, in any social media site. But it was already, like, online. I was like, that's fucking weird. Because I saw it, like, what was it, like, yesterday? That she had died. And I was like, okay, but I can't see anything about it. Mm. And then, you know, like, today, I was just like, oh, damn, she really is dead.
Yeah, I found out yesterday, but apparently she's been dead at the start of the year.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
But they have been posting videos, so like, I didn't know.
They, apparently one of her, like, last wishes was to just upload whatever she had left. And I think that was it. Like, yeah, whatever they had filmed before. So, yes. Really sad.
Man.
Oh no.
Everybody's grandma.
Fuck. This is the depressing intro.
Yep. Okay, should I bring it up? I finished reading my first book of 2024.
Nice. What book?
Oh shit, what's it called? The Librarian of Souls.
Oh, okay.
Because I binged that shit. It's a monster fucking book.
Oh.
It's great.
When you say monster fucking, you mean it's a big book or it's a monster fucking book?
What do you mean? Well, I mean, if it's a monster fucking book, it's a monster fucking book.
Okay.
So basically, like, the synopsis is that there's this guy named Augustine, and he's like this sand monster in a way where, like, he never ever, like, he's basically immortal. He's never going to die. Mm-hmm. But I guess after a while, like, they borrow skins in a way. Like, they'll kill somebody to steal their skin.
Romantic.
So, yeah, pretty hot. And I guess, and it's crazy too, because it's like a queer owned, like a queer author and everything, like plus size female lead, which I didn't even know at first until I was reading, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Did it mention it at first or what?
I think she did, but I probably forgot because I saw it like on TikTok like months back, because it came out I think in May of last year, and then I had saved it and like in my story thing, and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna read it, and then I read it. But he's like this cool, sexy sand monster, and hold up. So basically, this girl comes into the library, and I guess he really liked the smell of her because she smelled like honey, and she ended up falling asleep. So he like is going into her dreams, and like they're just smashing in the dreams like he's a freaking succubus or something, but he's not. Like, and it's just weird.
Isn't that called an incubus?
Is it?
Yeah, there's a male and
incubus.
a female. Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
maybe, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So then I guess accidentally he was getting too into it, and he accidentally like mates her. So then
shit.
So now that like if they're apart, like she's in literal pain, and she's like, why am I in so much pain and everything? And it's a really good book. And then she like a lot of bad things start happening to her because one of her coworkers is like trying to like, he's like stealing money from like the company, and she's low-key like figuring out like things are wrong within the company. So he literally has tried, like, killing her, like, a good 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
And it's not working out. And then she accidentally, like, kills him in a way. And then I guess since they're mated now, because eventually, like, they end up mating or whatever. And then there's, like, a lot of, like, sexy scenes. It's great. She becomes a sand monster, too. And it's so cool. Dude, he's so hot. And he's, like, so posh and everything. And they're, like, they go on a date. Because, like, okay, we're mated already. But we need to go on a date. Like, just because we're mated and we're going to be stuck for life, like, you still need to, like, go on dates with me and do this and do that. So he's like, fuck it. I don't care. Like, whatever, you know? So they're at this fancy theater. And then I guess the owner is also a monster. So she knows him. So that's why he gets, like, these cool perks. Because they've been knowing each other for centuries already. And then he's all like, yeah, like, in the skin that I had before, I was a dancer up there with with those hoochie ladies. And I was just like, this is great. And then I guess apparently he tried to mate with somebody before when he was a hoochie lady with the dude and everything. And then like, I guess when like, and it's cool too because they get to tell you what pronouns that they have. Shut up. Oh shoot. It's my boss. No, thank you. Can you work night shift tonight? No, thank you.
It's your day off, huh?
I woke up at 4 a.m. Yeah, and I'm calling off tomorrow, baby.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is great. Wait, hold up. I'm almost done. I'm
gonna stop you real quick. When you said that they were mating like in the dreams and like she's in pain every time she's away from him, I'm just picturing that scene from Twilight where it's like, you imprinted on my daughter.
Basically.
You know, like, okay.
And then it's cool too because it's like a small city, and then like all of the monsters have like the support group like every Sunday.
Like an AA meeting or what?
They're like, it's been 200 and something days since I've killed a human.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah, and then it turns out that there's like a sea witch in the support group, and then she like leaves midway through the story and everything. And then it turns out that there's another book from the same universe, and it's basically a girl falling in love with the sea witch. And I was all like, hell yeah.
So a book within a book.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I guess she's basically expanding this whole universe because I follow the author now on Instagram, and she's showing snippets of what she's writing right now. And it's about another character from the same universe. And I was all like, we get the fucking alligator? Like, what? It's weird. But it's really good. Yeah, and then, so basically going back to when like Augustine, his name is Augustine, it's cool too because they have pronouns. I mean, everybody has pronouns, but like in the beginning of the book it says, oh, these are the characters' pronouns or whatever. And then even in the book, the female lead, I think her name is Joanna, she asks Augustine like, oh, what pronouns do you go by? He's like, oh, I go by he, they. So basically when they were female, like in the past life with their partner, they were trying to mate, she wanted to mate, like they wanted to mate this person, and then when they revealed that they were a monster, they ended up he ended up getting scared, and then I think he ended up dying. So I don't know if Augustine killed him or he ended up getting killed or something like that, or they just like PTSD and he killed himself. I don't know, but yeah. And then, like, his sand powers, like, he has, like, black sand powers in a way. Which black is super sand. Cool. Yeah, like, black sand, like... And then, like, it's funny, too, because, like, it just makes me uncomfortable because I hate sand at the beach. Really? And then, like, you're reading these smut books, and then it's, like... And then his sand wrapped around my neck, and I was like, that sounds so uncomfortable. Like, sand gets everywhere, and it's just gross. I was like, this is so gross. Like, personally, like, not sand... and everything, and then, like, if she wants to run away, like, if she wants to walk away, like, after they're arguing, like, he'll literally, like, her feet will be stuck because he has, like, sand covering, like, her feet like that where she can't move. It's just, like, it's really cool and it's really funny. So, anyways, they get mated, and now she turns into a sand monster, and her sands are, like, golden, so it's, like, it meshes together perfectly with each other in a way. But it's really cool. So, it was a great book. I was narrating it to my coworkers too, and then I was like, oh wait, never mind, I shouldn't narrate this. And then they're like, what? And then 2 of my guy coworkers read it, and then they're like, girl. They put my iPad down so quickly, and then I started reading the clean parts to it. But it was great. And now I'm reading a second book right now. Because I got Goodreads, and I put 12 books a year, something realistic, like once a month. Mm-hmm. So that I can read a book. And I'm reading Phantom, which is a dark, modern retelling of Phantom of the Opera, but the Phantom actually gets the girl and not the other dude. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. But it's just cringy because I hate the books where it's like mafia. There's a lot of like mafia books where like, oh, he's a CEO and a mafia man and he has so much money that he can throw away. And then, like, you know what I mean? And then, like, oh, she's the virgin 18-year-old that, like, can't even dress herself. But he catches her eye. Or, like, she catches his eye. Like, okay. It's just so cringy and cliche.
Like the trope of, like, someone in power falls for...
Yes.
Like, some nobody
kind
of deal.
When I was a teenager, I was like, that's my shit right there. Now, like, I'm just like, no, that's just so weird. Because there was one book that
now it's all about monsters.
Yeah. Because you never know with them.
You know, the funny part is that, remember when I asked you and Nicole about, like, do you think Belle would have done Beast before human form? Now I'm seeing this shit all over my fucking TikTok. It's all over there. Like, I asked one question in a different app, and it's transferring over.
It's your FBI agent.
He's working hard.
Convert.
What?
The way you stop so fast. Oh, this is great. Right, there was a good monster fucking fic that I read one time with Mahito, where Mahito turns into a girl. Because Mahito wanted to, like, mess around with, like, their genitalia or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it turned into a girl and everything. And it's just the only thing I didn't like is that they lured in the reader, which was a man. But they were wearing, like, a Sailor Girl, like, middle school outfit. And I was like, that's disgusting. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. Other than that, it was great. So I was like, this is fantastic. And then after they smashed and everything, like, Mahito just revealed his true form, and then he got killed. Reader got killed.
That's all right. Something you do.
Yeah. There was... Oh, sorry. So
you realize that we gotta start an intro, right?
Yeah, so much. That's why I was just like, I'm gonna just stay quiet.
Everybody welcome back.
Oh, shut up. You go.
Is it important?
I was gonna say we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Yeah, it's been to like what, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. Cause we've been seeing each other. We've been seeing each other weekly now. Yeah. So now I'm just like, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, where's my buddy, my co-host?
Bro, I'm always inside. I don't go anywhere.
Dude, me neither. That's why I'm literally like a vampire. Like, even on my days off, I don't leave my house. And then especially since my sister was in vacation, there was no reason for me to go outside, like, not even to drop her off at school. So I was literally rotting away in my room.
Me and my coworker were talking about this the other day. That she would, if she was a stay-at-home mom, she'd probably kill herself.
Who?
Like, one of my coworkers. Oh. Because she's like, I can't just stay home. Like, I have to be out. I have to do something. I'm like, I would kill to be an at-home husband.
With me, I feel like, oh my gosh, I would love to stay home. I don't want to go to work. And then when I got COVID and I was stuck at home for 10 days, I was going so crazy. I was like, I have to go to work.
Did you have something to do?
Dude, I literally had a whole 10 days to binge Baldur's Gate 3 and to play Sims. I only played it for like a day.
Oh yeah, you fucked up.
I only played it for like 24 hours. Sims and Baldur's Gate combined. You know what I mean? Throughout those whole 10 days because I couldn't play it. I don't know, like I just didn't want to play.
You need to be at home, but isolated from everybody, basically. To fully enjoy for like a bit.
Maybe that was, one of the reasons too.
Because like when I first had COVID, God, we have to start the intro sometimes. When I first had COVID, it was that time where everybody was like you gotta stay away from me, right? So I was completely isolated in here, and it was just me and Marky's. We were just playing Resident Evil 6 for like almost 4 days straight.
I feel like maybe I need to get another game to like change it up because the only thing I have is just Baldur's Gate, Sims, and then that one where it's like that beat game where like you get to.
Yeah, but like Baldur's Gate can really suck you in, but you have something that distracts you from the outside, so of course you're not like getting sucked into the game. Yeah. Like naturally.
I discovered more on top like how you told me to because I was missing a lot.
Yeah. I'm still missing a lot to like.
So I was able to find a couple of things. Yeah, Carlac is like my girl because she's the only one that notices shit. Everybody else is useless. So yeah, and then I use Astarion. Like I always use him as like a guinea pig. Like if I have to like separate with like the group because I'm afraid that somebody's gonna die, I always send Astarion. Astarion has actually died. Like, when I've played, Astarion is the only one on my team that has actually died, and I had to use that Scroll of Revival or some shit.
It's there for a reason. You can buy them through some merchants or trade them.
I have like 10 of them.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm good. Plus I have 3 soul coins, too. I bought a book on soul coins hoping that I can get, like, more, like, intelligence, or something like that. No. It's like, no, it was useless.
No, you can read the books, though. Like, they have a lot of, like, lore and shit like that. Sometimes they're just, like, useless shit, but...
Yeah, that's what I read. And then sometimes when crazy stuff happens, I have to look it up because I don't want to fuck up. You know what I mean? Because some of these situations are life or death, you know?
I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Just save it. Do it. If you don't like it, go back. Redo it.
Yeah.
It's just called scum saving.
Did you end up agreeing to help the Mind Flayer in the Underdark? Where all the mushroom village was that? Speaking of the Mind Flayer, my friend asked me, he's all like, hey, what do you think about the Mind Flayer? And I was all like, what do you mean? She's all like, you know what I mean. And I said, smash. And then she's all like, smash. And then she sent me like a sexy pic of the Mind Flayer. And I was like, yeah, smash.
Jeez. I think I helped them out. Like, I agreed to a truce. But then I think I accidentally, like, did something that made them hate me. And I had to fight them. Oh. But like, nothing really bad happened. Because then, like, if you kill them all, there's, like, a secondary, like, mushroom or something, like, outside that asks you to take care of them. And since I already did it, I said, oh, they're already gone. He's like, wonderful. Like, I'll just be the power vacuum. Like, I'll take roll of that new command and takes control. I'm like, all right, it's cool. We rewarded me with, like, some gold and, like, some armor shit.
They asked me, the Mind Flayer asked me to give them, like, these specific mushrooms to make a potion to help me see if they could take the worm out. I knew it wasn't going to work. Yeah. But I still did it anyways for, like, the story thing. And then I think, as an apology, they gave me, like, an item.
I can't believe you fucked up with all those things. We gotta start the intro. Jesus fucking Christ. Everybody, welcome back to the Caffeinated Creeps Chronicles. To the Caffeinated Creeps podcast, episode 13. God, that was 30 minutes of us rambling. I don't know how much I'm gonna leave in there, but... Oh my God. I'll probably leave it to like 15 minutes of us talking. I'll find out what to cut. I don't know. But, yeah, we're back. We both have coffee. We're full of clam chowder.
Hell yeah. First time I tried it. Yeah. It was bussin'.
Dude, the first time... I think I already told you, but like the first time my dad made it, Like, I had a bread bowl to go with it. So fucking good.
Dude, oh my god. I should have brought up on bolillo if I knew we were gonna eat clam chowder.
I already told you.
You did.
I did tell you.
I forgot the pickled onions, okay? What makes you think I'd remember to bring a bolillo tea?
Yeah, that's true.
I literally bought the stuff so that I can make the pickled onions for you. I had 2 jars of pickled onions, and I was flipping them over every half hour to make sure the whole thing got submerged. I'm angry.
I know, look at us. In a dark room.
Well, next time, I mean, it'll be good till the next time I see you.
I'm sure it will be.
Yeah.
Then we can probably actually get Subway.
Plus it'll taste better too, because I tried it and it was still strong. To the point where, like, I was just, like, having tears in my eyes. I was like, oh no.
That bad, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was pretty strong. Well, because the purple onions are the strongest ones, that's why.
Honestly, no. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's brown onions to me.
Really?
To me, yeah. Red onions are more sweet. They have a sweeter taste to it.
No, it's the white onions that have a sweeter taste to them. Especially when you caramelize them.
When you caramelize them, yeah. But in terms of sweetness, I think red onions have more sweet.
And then
I
mean, they are pretty sweet, though. I'm not going to lie. I do taste the sweetness.
I think it's naturally purple onion. Red onions have... Just like, when you eat it immediately, it's like present. You can taste the sugar.
Mm-hmm. I get the hype with Stanley, Yulnets, and Zero.
Yeah.
When they were on the mountain with the red onions.
But I think with white onions, when you cook it, then the sugar releases.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then with brown onions, I think are more salty.
Can you believe that when people make caramelized onions, they actually add sugar to it to make it sweeter? And I said, no. Just leave it how it is.
Yeah, you can, but I think they do that for French onion soup. I think. I want to try that.
I've been wanting to make French onion soup.
I want to try that.
I still need to make you guys baked potato soup. It was really good. Really, really good. But Nicole doesn't like bacon, and you have to have bacon in it.
Such a tragedy.
So, I don't know. She can take the bacon out individually if she wants.
Pluck it out.
It's
like, bacon is so good. Like, how can you...
My sister doesn't like bacon either. Can you believe that? And I use turkey bacon. Cause I can't use the pork bacon because of the cooking ware in my mom's kosher.
Yeah.
That's why. But I mean, I like bacon. I like turkey bacon, and everything. It's really good.
I don't know. I just can't. It doesn't sit right with me.
Okay, so there's this restaurant called P&G's, that's, like around here where we live, and it was voted the best burger joint in the IE. Right? It was literally voted #1 best burger joint in the IE. I don't think it's true. I don't know, because I don't like burgers, and I've tried their breakfast, and I don't like their breakfast. But I mean, the only thing I've tried from there is like their omelets, because I don't like sweet stuff, so I don't get pancakes and like sweet syrup.
It's weird that like you don't like sweet stuff, but you don't like burgers, because that's like a lot of like savory and salty flavors right there.
I know, but I don't know. I'm just traumatized with the meat. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a you thing.
Don't blame me.
100% blaming you.
No, but they have this cool. It's a bacon chicken avocado sub, right? Mm-hmm. And the chicken is like lemon. It's like lemony, like a lemon pepper chicken, and they'll get like a little sub bread, and then they'll put I believe they put mayo, and then they put pepper jack cheese. They put avocado, tomato, lettuce, and bacon in it. Did I say bacon already?
Yeah.
Well, they put all of that. And then what I do is that instead of fries, I add zucchinis to it, and then I add a big bucket of ranch. That shit is busted. Dude, it's so fucking good.
That sounds so good.
It's so good. And it's my mom's, like, ever since I treated to my mom that, she wants it, like, every other week. And she's like, can you buy me P&G's? And I'm like, I'm broke, I can't. But we got good news, so we had something cool happen, so I treated everybody in my family to P&G's.
Nice.
It was great. That shit was $60. Yeah.
Damn.
But when it was just me and my mom, it was $40 for the food. But it's because we both got like fried zucchinis and like fries. So if I were to get it, I don't know. We could split fried zucchinis and fries, or we can get one fried zucchini and one onion rings and stuff like that. They do charge more for it.
I do love fried zucchini. They're so fucking good.
Dude, and then the fried zucchini, it's like it's different than Farmer Boys, because you know how Farmer Boys, like, it's thick as hell.
Mm-hmm.
The fried zucchini, it's thin, but some of them are crispy and it's so good, dude.
I think I kind of like them thick. I like them thicker.
But like, I was gonna.
You're gonna make a fucking joke.
No,
I can see the pause in your face. You were gonna.
No, I wasn't going to make a joke, but I was gonna do something, and I had a feeling I was gonna make you laugh because I was gonna be like, but they're like this thick. Like...
Oh wow.
Anyways, should we get on to it?
Yes. Yeah. Why not?
Okay. I apologize for the ramble.
Yeah, you had a lot to say.
It's been 2 weeks, okay? Can you blame me? There's only and then we don't really text each other besides just like memes and like fucking around and everything. Cause we're silly little guys.
I was gonna say you also have to understand that that's what texting a guy is pretty much like. Like me and Marky, like we haven't texted like each other in like almost a week, and we'll just sound like a meme, and we'll be like, he's good, he's alive. That's all we need. Oh, that's all we need to see.
He's breathing.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
That's it.
Okay.
You know, speaking of like those sandwiches too, I want to learn how to make bread, but like specifically ciabatta bread.
Ooh.
I fucking love ciabatta bread. It's so fucking good, and I want to just like make this big fucking sub.
Have you tried getting a bread machine?
I just throw everything in there and it just like mixes it. I thought about it, but then I'm like,
pricey.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'll be worth it if you make it like every week. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it. Less work, less hassle.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's a thing that I want to try if like I live on my own, cause like.
Bet.
You know, having Mexican parents and be like.
A cute little nanami moment.
Yeah.
Baking shit.
Yeah. I want to do all that shit, but it's
and
just
then
like...
you give it to me and I make a mean sandwich.
It's so fucking good.
Our powers combined.
I want to do sourdough, rye. I want to do all that shit just to make it. So I can just stop buying fucking bread. Because, like... I don't know. Like, I know I could buy my own bread, but it's... I want to make it fresh
It tastes different. Yeah. Yeah, like I used to help my mom bake challah bread. It's so good, especially like when you make it French toast, because it's a little bit sweet because you add brown sugar to it. So like I tried like making like garlic bread out of it. It did not taste good. I mean, it tasted okay, but it's just that. And then like my mom, she used the same recipe to make like cinnamon rolls. I didn't really like it. But one time I decided to make it with French toast because somebody recommended it, like an actual professional chef recommended it. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. But my mom hasn't made challah bread in forever because it takes forever.
God, I also want to learn how to make like fresh mozzarella too.
Dude!
Like putting it like on like that fresh ciabatta bread. Yes. Oh my fucking god!
My mom has been wanting me to make fresh queso fresco. She found a recipe.
Oh, that sounds so
You have to get a whole gallon of like a gallon of like whole milk, and there's like these little tablets that you can buy that helps like char it, you know what I mean? And then you have to get like a cheesecloth. And then you have to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, do all that fancy smashy shit, yeah.
Yeah, but she wants me to do it. No!
It's always on us.
I don't want to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. My laptop is only at 20%.
Holy shit. And you said you have a lot of fucking notes to cover.
I have 6 pages. I have my phone.
That's true.
But yeah, my iPad was dead. And so, yeah. Okay, so this is the murder of James Bulgar.
Bulgar?
Bulgar.
Okay.
Let me show you a picture of him.
A weird last name.
Shut up.
Well, I didn't say it was like bad, or I just said it was weird.
Okay, let me show you the picture of him. Ow. Look at this little boy. Isn't he precious?
Oh. That's the killer?
No.
Oh.
I said the murder of James Bulgar. This is James.
I thought was like... I thought you were going to pull like a...
Poor James. Poor baby.
I thought you were going to pull a like... Oh, isn't he cute? Yeah, he murders 5 people. Like some stupid shit like that.
Okay. Oh boy. This story was a request from Nicole.
Shout out to Nicole.
Shout out to Nicole. I mean, when don't we shout her out?
Shout out to Nicole.
For real. Shout out to the homegirl. She sent us like 1,000 things to do.
1,000 things, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're always like, send us stuff. And then she's like, I sent you stuff. Look at it. So I think this is technically our first request.
Requested story? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so just a trigger warning for everybody. It involves kidnapping and torture.
Oh no!
And I mean, it
you
involves.
Had to show me a picture of him. Why the fuck?
And it involves children. Children.
Oh.
Plural. Okay, so let's start. Oh boy. James Patrick Bulgar was born on March 16th, 1990 in Kirkby, England, to Ralph and Denise Bulgar. We have the same name. And it's crazy because when I look at her, she low-key looks like my mom, and I'm just like...
Related?
Yeah. James had big blue eyes and light brown hair, and he was a happy-go-lucky kid who always made his parents laugh. His mother, Denise, was very protective of him because they had previously lost a daughter who was stillborn. You know what
yeah,
okay, cool. Because a lot of people don't know. So, on Friday, February 12th, 1993, Denise was out with James at the Booth Strand Shopping Center. It's late in the afternoon when she decides to go to A.R. Tim's, or Times, because it's T-Y-M-S, butcher shop. She places her order and momentarily takes her eyes off of James, and he disappears. When she realizes he's gone... Oh crap, my computer screen just froze. Okay. When she realizes he's gone, she rushes outside to search frantically, and the police are called by security after they couldn't locate him. She describes him and what he was last wearing, which was a blue anorak with a hood, a mustard color lining, silver colored tracksuit bottoms, and white sneakers. And oh crap, I was gonna say whatever their footwear means. No, they call them runners. And white runners.
Their shoes?
Yeah, they call them like sneakers. Like instead of sneakers, they say runners, and then like instead of like tracksuit bottom, they call them like trousers. Yeah.
The British are just funny.
Yeah, and it was kind of hard to understand them because of the way that they... Not because of their accents. Well, I mean...
some of them have heavy accents.
Yeah, the mother, she had a really heavy accent because I was watching the 60 Minutes Australia. Because they were doing a whole interview with the police and with her. And everything. I could not understand a fucking word she was saying, dude. I was just like, I had to put the captions on, and not even the captions were accurate. The captions couldn't even...
This is question mark.
No. It said something like, I think it was talking about the one of the killers, and I think it was talking about prison, and then it says in Nazareth, and I was like, what is this, Jesus?
The fuck?
Yeah, and I was like, that is just so weird and random. Okay, onwards. By 5:30 p.m., the shopping center closes for the day, and the police launch a major search for James in Bootle, Liverpool. By Friday night, he is still not found. Police and security staff work through the night at the Strand Shopping Center to sift through CCTV footage. Their efforts are rewarded, finally. They finally pinpoint James leaving the butcher shop, and as they continue searching, they confirm Denise left looking distraught and on the ground floor looking for her son. She was sadly searching the wrong place because James was found on CCTV following two boys on the top floor. Despite the grainy image, they can see his last recorded moments when he's holding one of the boys' hands, and they head towards the exit and the direction of the Leeds Liverpool Canal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Their biggest fear at the time was that he drowned while being lured to the canal since it was so big, and a witness did confirm that James was seen there. It is now Sunday, February 14th, and James has been missing for 2 days. The police and James's family have tried everything to find them. Patrol cars have been used with loudspeakers, and press conferences were called for the two boys to come forward. A manhunt was underway, searching nearby canals and wasteland areas, and a young boy rushes into the Walton Lane police station and announces a body had been on the railway tracks. It's less than 150 yards from the police stations, which is roughly 450 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally where the crime occurred. 450 feet from the police station.
Fuck.
The crime scene quickly ruled it as a homicide, and they were finally able to get a hit on two boys. and their names are John Venables and Robert Thompson. They were arrested in their homes on the 18th of February, just 6 days after James went missing. CCTV footage showed Thompson and Venables observing children trying to select a target.
Oh,
they had
that's so gross.
They had skipped school, which they apparently did regularly throughout the day. Oh, and it's so weird with the way that they speak, because instead of saying, "Oh, he skipped school," like, no, he was sagging.
Huh?
Yeah, sagging.
Sagging. Like sagging your pants.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Basically, yeah. Thompson was sagging with Venables, and then they were ditching together, basically.
Their lingo is...
It's like when I was younger and I never understood what playing hooky meant. Yeah.
I blame Nicole for this one.
Huh?
I blame Nicole. She loves her some Brits.
Mm-hmm. Throughout the day, they were seen shoplifting various things such as sweets, batteries, a troll doll, and a can of blue Humbrol modeling paint. One of the boys revealed that they were planning to abduct the kid, lead them to the busy road alongside the shopping center, and push them into oncoming traffic. CCTV footage showed James being marched away by Thompson and Venables, and it only took 1 minute and 31 seconds to take him outside.
That's way too fucking...
So by the time, I'm pretty sure, this shopping center is huge or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't huge, it will probably take a minute to find a security guard or to go to the security office.
Yeah.
And everything, or to look down where the stores are at on the ground floor, and they were already on the top floor out the exit. In a minute and 31 seconds.
Jesus.
So they led James to the Leeds-Liverpool Canal, which was about 1/4 of a mile away from the shopping center, and they dropped them on his head, and he suffered injuries to his face, and the boys joked about pushing him into the canal. An eyewitness said that he saw James at the canal crying his eyes out, which was the witness that I mentioned earlier.
Mm.
The boys then walked 2.5 miles across Liverpool and were seen by 38 people, but most bystanders did not... I don't know why I'm stuttering today. Most bystanders did not interfere because the boys claimed that James was their younger brother, or that he was lost and they were taking him to the police station. But they were on the same route to go to the police station, so they didn't think anything was weird.
Hmm.
You know?
So it was almost too convenient for their story, basically.
And their ages is what made it believable too. I haven't told you how old they are.
When you already said skipping school, so they gotta be young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm sorry, sagging. they were sagging.
when they were sagging. At one point, they even took James to a pet shop, and they were kicked out for causing a ruckus.
That's just fucked up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They eventually ended up in Walton. I find it funny that I put these city names, even though I don't know where it's at.
Well, I mean, it's a part of the case in the story, so it's important to know.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah. So they ended up in Walton, and they led James across the street of the police station, up a steep bank to a railway line near the Walton and Anfield Railway Station, close to Walton Park Cemetery. One of the boys threw the blue... Okay. So just... This one is where it's gonna get graphic. One of the boys threw blue paint they stole earlier into James' left eye. They kicked him, stomped on him, and threw bricks and stones at him. They placed batteries in his mouth and may have inserted some in his anus, although none were found there. They finally dropped the 22-pound railway fish plate on James. He sustained 10 skull fractures, and he's 3 years old at this time.
Oh my gosh.
He sustained 10 skull fractures as a result of the bar striking his head. He suffered a total of 42 injuries, and pathologists could not tell which was the final blow.
Oh my god.
So it could have been the first, it could have been the last, it could have been... They don't know which one was the final blow. Thompson and Venables laid James across the railway tracks and weighed his head down with rubble, hoping that the train would hit him and his death would be ruled as accidental. After they left the scene, his body was indeed cut in half by a train. And like I said earlier, he was found 2 days later by a group of children. It was confirmed that he died and he was struck by the train. Police suspected that the boys sexually assaulted Bulgar. Oh, I forgot, sexual assault is in it too. I should have mentioned that earlier as well.
Yeah, you might
I apologize.
Sprinkle it in on top of everything. Holy shit.
I apologize. Police suspected that the boy sexually assaulted Bulgar since his shoes, socks, pants, and underpants had been removed. The pathologist also said in court that his foreskin was forcibly removed back.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. The railway embankment where James was found was soon filled with hundreds of flowers, and this deeply moved Denise. Nicole, why would you pick this story?
Seriously,
I'm gonna blame her tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I can't because I don't want to tell her what it was. The family of one boy who was questioned but released had to move out of town due to threats from vigilantes. Oh yeah, dude, shit started going crazy, man.
I would imagine.
Yeah. It was bad.
Fucking hell.
I want to see how long until I tell you their ages. Okay, cool, it's coming up. The reason Thompson and Venables were caught was due to a woman who recognized Venables and knew he was ditching in the Buro area that day. In the documentary that I saw, the woman that knew Venables, she was friends with his mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Or she was friends or acquaintances with his mom. So she knew what school Venables went to and everything. So she told police that he went to St. Mary's School in Bedford Road. So, I forgot to write this down, but the detectives, were able to talk to the headmaster, which there's no principal, there's a headmaster, whatever.
Okay. Same thing.
Okay, Dumbledore. But anyways, the detective came and then they said, okay, was John Venables in school this day? And they said, nope, he was sagging with Thompson.
That sounds like a dirty deed. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna be straight up. It does sound like a dirty deed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like when they say shagging.
Because that means like effing, right?
Yeah, it just means like straight up smashing. Yeah. It's just a couple letters away from it.
Yeah. Okay. When police finally arrested the boys, they were in complete shock. Okay, because remember, this is the 90s, so the CCTV footage is like hella grainy, dude.
I can imagine.
Like, I could not see anything. Like, they were only able to recognize...
For like a few pixels?
That the boy was wearing a leather jacket. That's it. One of the boys was wearing a leather jacket.
Oh, shit.
Because I'm assuming just because of the way that it looked, like, in the light, or in a way that they could tell. But other than that, like, I tried looking and I was like, these don't look like them at all. Like, I was confused.
Well, I mean, to us... Like, it seems archaic, but I guess to them, like, it's so clear as day. Probably, like, they could point it out.
Yeah.
Easier.
I want you to guess their ages real quick, and then I'll read these 2 points.
I want to say between 13 and 16.
Hold up. I'll read you what I wrote, and then you'll get your reaction. When police finally arrested the boys, they were in complete shock by how young they were. They knew they were looking for 2 youth, but expected teenagers. Some people, like someone between the ages of 13 to 16.
Oh my fucking god!
No,
I know, but like
they were expecting somebody between the ages of 13 to 16, not 10 years old.
They were 10.
They were 10, dude. 10.
Oh my.
10. These boys. And they look like babies. And they sounded like babies. I saw the documentary where they were releasing, like, they were showing the recordings of the interview that detectives were having with these kids. No. They literally sounded like baby Tom Holland, like, my trousers. I can't explain it.
I don't have the words to explain.
Yeah.
Jesus, 10 years old.
They sounded like they're children. They sound like children. They look like children. Like, and that's another reason as to why the witnesses didn't interfere, didn't think it was weird, because they're like, oh, this is just my little brother. Oh, okay, yeah, I believe that. You know what I mean? Like, There's no way in hell that a 10-year-old is capable of murder. And that's another thing that Denise held hope to. Denise was all like, he's still going to be alive. He's still going to be alive because, you know, these boys, you know, like, I was like, they're too young. They're too young to commit murder. Like, which 10-year-old would want to be like, oh yeah, I want to kill somebody, you know? Like, it's just crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was just like... Anyways. Forensic tests confirmed that both boys had the same blue paint on their clothing that was on James's body. They also had blood on their shoes, and the blood on Thompson's shoe matched to James. A bruise pattern of a shoe with D-shaped shoelace hooks appeared on James's face. How hard do you have to kick somebody?
To imprint, like, laces?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. Really hard. It has to be really fucking hard.
And you want to know what's crazy? Is that Robert Thompson, he was the one that was the owner of the shoes, right?
Yeah.
He didn't unlace his shoe, so he was literally a perfect match. They got a life-size doll and the footwear, and they redid what happened for evidence, and it was a match, dude. Like, down to a T. While being questioned, Robert Thompson was acting normal, no fear or remorse. He was the first of the two who opened up, and he was very cunning when speaking with detectives. There was one point where he said, "We didn't take him. I know I was there. You weren't." And then the detective was all like, "I know you were there." But basically, like, he tried to, like, be like, "Oh, I'm smarter than the detectives in a way."
Yeah.
But he's all like, "We didn't take him. I knew. I was there." And then the detectives are like, "No shit. Of course you were there. You took him, you know?"
Yeah.
Like, it didn't...
We have all the fucking evidence, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he would also cry when things became uncomfortable, and detectives would give him a Mars bar and a Coke. And he took advantage of this. So he would do it a lot. A detective on 60 Minutes said that Robert cried so many times, but not a single tear came out.
Alligator tears.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. John Venables was a completely different person. He denied everything, called Robert a liar, and he began crying. His mother was in the interview room with him, and his mother did get a bit angry when she found out that he had ditched. And then the detectives told her, like, please, like, don't get angry with him. Like, if you get angry with him, he's just gonna shut down. Like, you can't be getting angry with him.
I can't believe she prioritized ditching over the murder of a fucking...
No, it's not because he was, like, it's not just because he was ditching and everything, but they're all like, okay, you are in suspicion of murder, and you were at this location.
Oh, so it's like...
That's why.
Okay. Yeah,
like, why weren't you at school? Like, why weren't you at school? Why are you at this place? Now, like, of course you did it. You know what I mean? Kind of like something like that. So, you know, like, his mother did get a bit angry, and he wasn't very cooperative until his mother was able to calm down and calm him down and said that they'll still love him and support him and to just tell the truth. And that's when John admitted that to detectives that he, you know, killed him.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell which boys said this, but I'm sure it was Robert. And he said, "Why would I kill the baby? I have a baby of my own. If I wanted to kill a baby, I'd kill my own, don't you think?" Yeah.
These are just some sick kids.
Yeah. Another thing I want to share too is that during the interview with Robert, again, detectives asked them if James said anything. And in a baby voice, Robert said, "I want my mom."
Oh my god.
But literally, like, he's talking and everything, and then the detective's like, "Oh, did James say anything?" He's like, "Yeah, he said, I want my mom."
Oh.
Like, in a baby voice.
This is kind of hard to...
It's hard to swallow down, dude.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Many people were livid, and Robert and John were scared when going to court because actual protests would ensue, and, like, they were, like, banging on, like, the cars that they were in and everything. Like, somebody, like, they were filming for, like, the news and everything, and then they said, "Bring those kids out, like, we'll show them a lesson."
Yeah, those kids got lucky.
Yeah, it was bad. Oh, you're gonna hear how lucky they got. Okay. They told Denise that they were going to be put away for a long time, but a long time was apparently 8 years.
That's nothing.
They feared that due to their ages, they wouldn't be found guilty, but they were. And the 8 years they would be serving wouldn't even be in a juvenile prison, but in a secured children's home.
Oh, fuck off.
This deeply upset a lot of people, including Denise. Robert Thompson served his time in Barton Moss. The children's home's manager would visit Robert, and he basically, regressed. All he would do was sit in his chair, sucking his thumb, because he knew that what he did was serious. Not that it was, bad or good, but it was serious. And 12 miles away, John Venables was in Red Bank Secure Children's Home. The same manager said that she ended up going to go visit.
Mm-hmm.
The manager said that John looked more troubled than that Robert. Wait, hold up. That John looked more troubled than Robert, and he looked more disturbed. Yeah. Someone on 60 Minutes, I couldn't get, his information, because it was, a whole hour, because it's 60 Minutes. It was a whole hour. I was like, I am not going to go back to see who this guy is in his position. But I don't know if he was a police officer, a therapist, a psychologist, whatever. Mm-hmm. But he visited John in the secure prison, which is John Venables.
Yeah.
In the secure, why did I say prison? In the secure children's home. And they were having dinner. And they were joking about, play fighting or whatever. And the man joked that John couldn't pull the skin off of rice pudding. And John replied with, quote, "Oh yeah? Bring your baby here and I'll batter it." Yeah. And I was just like, what? And then they literally showed the notes from this guy. Quote, "Bring your baby here and I'll batter it."
Yeah, those kids need to be sent to, Alcatraz. Just dead ass.
John's parents had difficulties with depression, and if I'm correct, their household also had a history of domestic violence. And then it went, the interview went to the mom and said, "Okay, I understand that you had a difficult childhood, but it does not give you a right to kill an innocent child." So at the age of 18, they were released in June of 2001 and given different names, different identities, and Robert managed to stay clean. But John returned to prison a few more times after that. Okay,
so John, I guess, learned.
No, Robert Thompson. Thompson. He's the one that went clean. I don't know if he learned. I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, he stayed clean in a way. In 2010, Venables was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Oh my God. For making 57 indecent photographs of children. And 7 disturbing, indecent images of children.
So, from the start of his life, basically, there's already signs that he's quite the sick individual.
Yeah.
And still continued, regardless.
In 2017, he was arrested again. And he would pretend to be a woman online with a child who they were offering up to be abused. In September of 2020, John was denied parole, and as of now, there are no updates regarding them. And it's hard to look for them because they have different names. Mm-hmm. James's parents ended up divorcing and remarrying other people. Denise ended up having 3 more boys. And I believe James's dad, it didn't even say his dad's name, but James's dad had, I think, 3 girls. And I think James's parents had another child together that was born a month after James died, but I could be confused with that. That's basically the end in a way. For the whole 60 Minutes, the only one that was being interviewed was Denise, not the dad. If I recall, she even made fundraisers or whatever, for basically how do I say it? Dedicated to James in a way to help. But other than that, I think the dad didn't really do anything. Maybe he just wanted to mourn in peace or whatever. Which is okay.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But it the mother was very emotional about it still. And in 60 Minutes too, they were showing his gravesite and everything. They were cleaning it up. Her and her new husband, and then their 3 kids together, and she's still very strict, and they were interviewing James's technically younger brothers.
Yeah.
And they basically said that when they were younger, they didn't really understand why their mom was always so strict when they would go out. Even though they knew about James, like, they had been knowing what had happened to James ever since they were young.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like, as adults, they understand why she was the way that she was. So, yeah, that's the end. And I'm going to show you a picture of these monsters.
God, you had to show me a picture of James first.
Damn, because he's just a cute little boy, man.
Adorable little guy.
And then, like, they were showing little videos of him too, and he was like on a little trampoline with handles on it, and he was just jumping and laughing. Like, I just literally wanted to cry, and I don't know, man. But
how did Nicole even hear about this? Jesus.
But these people, these kids are just...
Wow, they are fucking young.
They're babies.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna just let you listen to what they sound like real quick. What one of them sounds like. This is with Robert.
It's following me up on stage, right? But other than the picture, John, it appears as if John had hold of his hand.
Yeah, well, why are you questioning me and
why are you questioning me and not John as well? He's all like, and he was crying. He's like, I'm gonna get the blame, aren't I? I'm gonna get the blame. Yeah, he was just like they sound like babies. They're babies. They sound like babies. And they did this horrendous thing.
I don't know. I thought for like a second to like cut the tension of all this heavy stuff, you're gonna just play that kid Tom Holland clip. Just be like, this is what they sound like, and then just play that. Just him singing. But
oh God, Michael.
Yeah, they're literally just babies.
No, he wasn't even 3. He was 2. James was 2.
Oh my fucking God. Oh.
It's just, oh my God. I can't even imagine.
No.
And then there's one post that I did see, and it said like, oh, this is the identity and this is his new name, like, stay away from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, I'm just gonna take it at face value because I don't know if it's true. Honestly, I don't think this adult looks anything like the kid that they're saying that they are, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, people can use AI now to like.
Oh, but this was like a while back.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, you've seen those like face aging filters on TikTok that like people are saying like it's like pretty accurate. Then like people can just do that with these photos.
Yeah.
I shouldn't encourage it, but still, it can be done.
Okay, so the dad does do a couple of interviews as well. Okay, so I guess I just found that out just looking it up. He does do a couple of interviews right now, and then there's one that says he believes that his killer got plastic surgery to look different.
Oh, that's not too far-fetched.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sorry, but this one just looks like a serial killer, straight up.
Oh, yeah.
That's John. That's the one that kept going to prison.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
He looks like a creepy little kid.
Oh, yeah. You're going to use that for the... for the cover image?
Stop. But then, like, put the eyes red. The red eyes.
No. Honestly, he already looks... like the devil. Yeah.
That's fucked up, Michael, but it's true.
He's got the dark demon eyes right there. You see it?
Yeah.
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 You don't even need to edit it. That's actually worse. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when they kept putting this picture up, I was just like, that kid looks evil. That looks like an evil kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, the dog's about to go crazy right now.
And anyways, they're known as the UK's youngest murderers to ever be convicted.
Jesus.
And I think that's our first child killer story.
Yeah, that's one way of.
Which shouldn't be a flex, but like it's not a flex. I promise.
It's unfortunate to say, but there has to be a first for everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Isn't she beautiful?
Very. So. That story was heavy, right? I'm actually gonna be thinking about. It's gonna be so tragic editing this, and it's just having to hear all that again. It's gonna be heavy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. No, it's not even you. It's fucking Nicole's fault.
Blaming Nicole.
I'm blaming her for this one. But to pick it back up, my story is about a witch. It's about a witch.
My sister.
Mm-hmm. It's the Witch of Connecticut, or they even called her I have it here somewhere. I think the Wicked Witch of Monroe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did she ride brooms? Wink, wink.
No.
Because you know why they would call them witches, the whole riding brooms thing? Because they like women would masturbate with brooms. They would like, yeah, that's why like if you see a woman doing that, like she's a witch.
You remember when we went to the torture museum?
That's why they said masturbation is a form of witchcraft.
No, but do you remember that stupid we passed it. It was like
was it when they're dunking her head? Or no,
yeah.
Or was it when she was tied up with the straw and the stick?
Yeah. No. You were right the first time, where they basically tied her down and then dipped her in like a barrel of water, and if she drowned, she was innocent. But if she floated up, she was a witch.
That's like with the fire too. Like if they died, they were innocent. If they didn't die, they were witches. And everything, but literally every time that they did that, they died, which meant that they were innocent. And you want to know who else died? Joan of Arc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they called her a witch.
She was just fighting for their friends.
Dude, and guess what? She was religious too.
Yeah.
She was religious too. She was literally like recognized as a prophet, and everything like that. Like she's a prophet. She's having vision. She's being spoken to by God or whatever God she followed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it was leading more to Christianity, and like it was working out. People were listening to her, and the things that she was saying was right. And then they called her a witch, and then they killed her, and then what? People suck.
Yeah, they do. Well, I mean, this is gonna be our first witch story, so
this Barbie is a witch.
Oh, shit.
I had to. I'm sorry.
It's about time. All right, so our little story takes place in the early 19th century and revolves around Hannah Cranna, or the Wicked Witch of Monroe. So unlike other stories involving witches being burned or even hanged, Hannah apparently lived a decent life.
Nice.
With her husband for a while until she passed naturally at the age of 77.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
You go, girl.
But before she was even born, in 1783, in Connecticut, 9 people were hanged because they had, quote, familiarity with the devil, unquote, by 1663. Just 30 years shy of the Salem trials.
Oh.
Overall, a total...
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Does shy mean before or after?
Before. So okay. the Salem trials will take place like...
30 years later.
30 years later,
got
yeah.
it. Cool.
Yeah, I guess I could have worded that just a little bit better. That's my part. That's on me.
It's okay. Just a little confusion there.
So overall, a total of 35 people were tried of being witches, and out of those 35, 29 were convicted. Apparently, the witchcraft scare in the Connecticut didn't really reach its peak until 1783, which, in case you already forgot, is the year that Hannah was born. Well, yeah, little coincidence, right?
I think not. I'm just
So there isn't a whole lot that I could find about her early life, let alone her later years.
Well, no shit, this was 1700.
Oh, no, I mean, people were documented, still had decent documents back then. But it's just, since it was like a little small... Apparently she lived, I think in a little tiny town with 1,000 people.
Mm.
So, it was tiny back then. But if I'm being honest, most of her story starts when she got married. Basically, that's when everyone started to document her life. Basically, Harry
Houdini. He's a witch.
I was gonna say Harry Osborn. That's the wrong fucking person entirely. All right.
Harry Houdini. I would love to do an episode on Harry Houdini.
That's a witch. Witch.
I got theories.
Theories.
Well, no, it's because him and the whole spiritualism thing. I think that'll be a cool paranormal
I don't really
episode.
know about a lot of them, I guess. So that would be interesting to hear.
You want to know? I went on a deep dive on Harry Houdini because of fan fiction. Hear me out. It wasn't about him. But there's this Otome game that I play, and Otome is basically a romance game with different suitors, and you get to pick your love story with a specific suitor, you know?
Mm-hmm. Dating sim, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's one which is Arthur Conan Doyle, and he's the writer for Sherlock Holmes.
Mm.
Him and Houdini were bestie Westies.
Aww.
Until they stopped because Houdini's wife swore she was psychic.
Were they?
What? No, they weren't. They weren't smashing or anything. It wasn't a bromance.
Let me have my thing.
No, but what's it called? So Harry Houdini. No, Arthur Conan. What was it? Yeah. No. Yeah, Harry Houdini's wife.
Yeah.
No. My bad. Arthur Conan Doyle's wife swore she was psychic.
Okay, so Arthur's wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Harry Houdini was all like, no, I think not. Harry Houdini was basically like the Simon Cowell of spiritualism.
Mm.
Like, he'd go to places and everything, and then he's all like, you're fake, you're fake, you're fake, you're fake. You know? And then, like, they'd have these seances and everything. Like, this woman hid, like organs of animal organs up her vajayjay, and like just to prove just to prove she was like spiritual. Like, they would do all these things to like fake that they were the real thing, but to this day, like, Houdini couldn't prove any of it, right? And then Arthur's wife swore that she was psychic, so then Houdini's all like, okay, cool, like, let's do a seance. And then Arthur's wife was all like, bet, your mom died and this is how she was and this is what she wants me to tell you. And then Houdini was all like, holy shit, that's crazy. Turns out that Houdini's wife told Arthur's wife because they would talk too. Mm-hmm. So she was basically saying like just bullshit out of her ass. Yeah, so then Houdini got mad at Arthur, and then he's all like, we're breaking up, and they had a Gojo Ghetto moment.
Oh no!
Yeah, and then, and then to this day, like, they never spoke. And then in the game, Arthur Conan Doyle was like really sad because he misses like Houdini because they were bestie Westies. And I was like, okay, cool, I want to look more into Houdini. And then I went through like a whole rabbit hole of just Harry Houdini. So yeah, that's how Otome games got me into Harry Houdini.
What a weird domino effect. Okay. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Okay.
In the game, you could also romance Napoleon Bonaparte.
What a weird fucking game.
Isaac Newton, Leonardo da Vinci, what was it? Theodore and Vincent van Gogh. Shakespeare. Who else? There's this guy, I forgot, William something, and I was like, okay, that's weird, because they ended up adding, like, 3 characters, like, after the game was made, they added 3 characters, and they were, like, the new villains, and I was like, okay, cool, like, I just thought that they weren't, like, real, I thought they were just made up, but every character is an actual person from history, so I was looking into it, and this guy, I think his name is Williams or Charles, I looked into this guy, he's an executioner. Why are they having an executioner in the game?
That's kind of cool, though.
He was an executioner in real life.
I know, that's like... It's kind of cool. Someone had to do the job.
Jesus Christ, Michael.
I mean...
Oh, they had also Mudazai, too. And I was all like... Nah, and I got upset because I was like, he did it to himself. Why? You know, like, it's not fair that he did this double suicide with this woman that he was in love with. And then the person that turned him into a vampire was like, do you want a second chance? And then Dazai said, yeah, sure. I'll have it. I want a second chance in life. You killed yourself. Why? You don't deserve a second chance. Give her a second chance. She probably was coerced by your crazy ass.
Oh, boy.
Okay, I'm sorry. This game is just weird.
I mean, you realize that, like, if you need more games to play, you can just start doing more dating sim kind of games. Get like edgy ones and shit like that.
That'd be fun.
They're all over the fucking... They're like full on nudity too.
Oh
yeah.
Hell yeah. Can you give me recommendations?
We can look at them like after we finish.
Yes!
Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of monster ones too, just for your convenience. Hannah married Captain Joseph Hove and lived on Crangley Hills.
Ho.
But they had... What? No, they were not hoes. She would have been a witch if she... They would have called her a witch if she was a hoe. They would have done anything to get her.
Not gonna lie, I bet they did orgies back then. They did a shit ton of work. I bet they did orgies.
Behind closed doors for sure.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. But they had no children. And now we start the part of the witch story. So there were no talks of witchcraft in their little town until one night when Hannah's husband died unexpectedly. What the fuck?
You sound like me. Oh, we stuttering.
Mm-hmm. So,
I feel like we sound like how we sounded on the first episode.
Right now?
Because we haven't been. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, because it's been a minute. We're just so used to it.
I'm gonna just do that over.
You got this, bestie.
Hannah's husband died unexpectedly when going out for a walk one night and fell over a cliff in an area Joseph already knew. The townsfolk speculated that Hannah had put a spell on her husband to confuse him and let him wander into the abyss. They gave Hannah the nickname Hannah Cranna. I don't know why. Hannah never remarried, dressed in dark widow's clothing, and for a while secluded herself in her home, in the forest with her chickens.
Because she was mourning.
Yes. Which really didn't help maintain her image of her not being a witch, unfortunately. As this made the townsfolk believe even more in her witch powers.
Instead of the crazy cat lady, she's the crazy chicken lady.
If she's chilling with chickens, bro, that's pretty cool.
They make butter company, I bet. All they go is...
Yeah, just throw a little bit of grains on the floor and they just chill. They're
so
vibing.
what do you think about the economic state of our world right now?
Just talking to chickens. Though the death of her husband left her in poverty, Hannah used her husband and her witchcraft reputation to get food and even firewood from her neighbors. Though there are even reports saying her home was guarded around by an army of snakes, birds on her property were invulnerable to hunters, and her familiar was a rooster by the name of Old Boris, which only crowed at midnight.
Hey.
Old Boris is such a cool name for a rooster. I like that.
I think Boris is the name of the worker in Phantom of the Opera, and he's the first one that got killed. Like, literally in the middle of the play, Phantom was like, whoop, with the noose, and then just tossed him over in the middle of the play.
Rip Boris.
Pinata.
Damn it. Alright, there are 3 small legends that came from the townsfolk of Monroe, Connecticut. The first one goes like this. A neighbor that is well known for her baking skills had made a large amount of pies. Hannah came by as they were cooling off and had asked the neighbor for one of the pies. The neighbor gave her the smallest one, to which Hannah said she wanted the larger pie, but the neighbor refused. Hannah then put a spell on this neighbor, and it's said that the neighbor's pies were never as good as they had been before after the spell.
You know what? Shoot, I do the same thing. Bitch, give me that big ass pie. I want the pie. Give me the pancake pie.
Oh my god.
You don't know that one Russian grandma?
No, honestly,
where that guy's always recording her and everything, and she can't say pumpkin right because of her accent.
Nope.
So he's all like, "I want pancake pie," and she gets angry because she can't pronounce it, and he's always laughing, making fun of her.
No, I've never seen that at all.
I gotta show it to you.
The second legend is that of a young man trespassed on her property to fish. She caught him fishing and cursed him. The young man was never able to catch another fish ever again.
That's valid. That's a skill issue, not gonna lie.
That's on it.
It's because you fucking suck, dude.
The third legend involves 2 men with an ox-driven cart. The ox had stopped in front of Hannah's house, to which these 2 guys started to mock her and told her to show off her witchy powers. She told them, quote, "Before you pass yonder tree, your wish shall be granted," unquote. The 2 men laughed and tried to continue on, but their ox refused to move. Then the wheels of the cart proceeded to fall off.
Oh.
So basically, they just couldn't fucking move. Then one day in 1859, Hannah's pet or familiar, if you wanted to call it that, passed away. With her familiar gone, some speculated that she would be passing soon. And sure enough, on a cold, heavy, snowy night, a neighbor found the nearly 80-year-old woman in the snow, saying, quote, "The spirits have called, and it won't be but a short time before I will be in the great beyond," unquote. And from what I can find, basically she would be saying her last things to the neighbor, saying, quote, "I have a wish to make that must be carried out. I am not to be buried until after sundown, and there must be an ample bearers to carry my coffin from the house to the grave. Obey my wishes if you would avoid trouble and vexation, unquote. She was dead the very next day.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. When it came time for her burial, the deep snow made it too difficult to fulfill her wish. So her coffin was being loaded onto a sleigh that was headed to the graveyard. But just after a short distance, her coffin fell off the sleigh. So they loaded it back onto the sleigh. But just a short distance, her coffin fell again. Oh, actually, hold on. I should mention that when they loaded her coffin back onto the sleigh, a few brave people sat on top of it so it wouldn't fall off again.
Imagine you just hear knocking under their butts.
Right? So as they sat on top of the coffin to weigh it down, the coffin began to unexplainably shake. Thank you. I can't fucking talk for some reason. Throwing the people on top and the coffin onto the snow.
Oh my god.
Now scared, they decided to carry her coffin to her burial site just in time for sundown.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was basically fucking with them until like the sun was ready to go down. She basically made them carry out her request.
Mm-hmm. I think it was all just a coinkydink.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because when the neighbors had returned to her home, they found her home was engulfed in flames. Leaving any trace.
Some bitch did that. Some bitch was all like, she's a witch. I'm gonna burn her house down and I'm gonna blame her.
Her and her husband were basically living in the woods. Basically. Like where her house was. They would have to travel fucking far in the snow to do it. So
I believe it.
You are? Alright.
I think.
I don't know. Wow. Today you can find her gravestone in Gregory Four Corners Burial Ground on Spring Hill Road.
Let's go.
In Trumbull, Connecticut.
Let's go.
That's fucking far.
Let's get the plane. I'll get the plane ticket right now, Michael. Let's go.
And in the present, there's supposedly a large rock near her home with a cut that looks like a hooven foot, which to some people tell that she was basically in league with the devil himself. That's it. That's all I got.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, it was...
Witch. Pobrecita.
Honestly, yeah. But regardless if it's true or not that she was a witch, she did use that reputation as a witch to basically get around.
Yeah. Well, if you want to call me a witch, fine then. I guess I'm a witch.
Yeah, but she was using
boogity, boogity.
She was using it to scare people to like give me food or I'll fucking make sure that you can't have any kids or some shit.
I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, she used that shit to her full advantage, and that is fucking amazing.
Kudos to her, man.
Mm-hmm.
Props to her. That's amazing. You go, queen.
Mm-hmm. Now she's buried.
She's my grandma. Grandma Hannah.
Damn, I want to talk to you about my fucking true crime. It's so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
But that's gonna be it. Damn, we're already drawing near 2 hours.
Honk.
You say honk?
I said honk. I don't know what kind of noises does what's it called Syndical make? I don't even know.
Honk, I guess. No,
What do you mean?
I don't think I've ever heard like the actual show version.
Beep, beep, beep. Got any grips? You never heard that one video from a long time ago?
Yeah, no, Daisy went through like a fucking phase with that shit. And it burnt me out.
I love how people are saying that the boy should be Michael Cera. Like I have a perfect actor for this cast, and Michael Cera is the boy in the lemonade stand.
My favorite thing when it comes to like fan casting now, because like for like a long time people were putting Tom Holland in a lot of shit.
Everything. Now it's Jacob Elordi, whatever his name is.
No, but it's like with any fucking role, they'll be like this teensy like teenage girls to be played by like The Rock or Chris Pratt or like fucking Tom Holland. Like it's a joke. I love those, yeah. It's a fucking joke, but like they're so fucking funny.
Or like when people do that too, but with voice actors, and then it'll be like a cutesy with two little high school girl with like the voices of like a man.
A man.
Those are great.
Those are great.
Those are great. Somebody did like an AI image thingy that like Tom Holland as the cast of everybody in Legend of Zelda.
I can see that.
Oh, it was great. No, one fan casting that I see all the time, which annoys the hell out of me, is the one for Corpse Bride. They're like, oh, a Corpse Bride live action. And I don't even know the names of any of the actors, but...
If they would have done it... If Johnny Depp was, like, in his youth, I think they could have pulled it off with Johnny Depp.
You know what? I think they could, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe Winona Ryder. What's her name, right? Winona Ryder?
Maybe.
She could pull off a good Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably Helena, with Tim Burton's wife, would make a good Corpse Bride. Because that's what she is. She's the voice of Emily.
Yeah.
He voices Victor. Johnny Depp actually voices Victor, too.
They're always in fucking Tim Burton's films.
Yeah.
Always.
They're the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you know that The Nightmare Before Christmas wasn't directed by Tim Burton?
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy. My aunt didn't know that, and she told me. I was like, yeah, it was created by a black dude, but they didn't think he would sell, so they put his name on it, even though he literally only wrote, like, a couple things. Then they just slapped his name on it.
And now look at it.
Yeah.
Fucking culture icon.
I think it's overrated. I think The Nightmare Before... I love the aesthetics, but when I saw the movie, I was just like, that's it.
I like it a lot, but I still say it's a Christmas movie. Not a Halloween movie. Nicole is probably
I feel like it's one you can watch for like from Halloween till December, like, and you can never get over it.
That's why. Like it fits both seasons, both themes. But I don't know. Like to me, it just feels more like a Christmas movie. Just to me.
I feel that. I prefer Corpse Bride better. The music in The Nightmare Before Christmas I think is better. But I like Corpse Bride well. I prefer the storyline better.
Did you send me that TikTok of the behind the scenes Coraline thing?
Yes!
Where she's like,
Webby, your mom's black, right? She's like in the middle of talking and saying, your mom's black, right? I was just like, what? He's like, yeah.
Couldn't believe that when I heard it. I'm like, this.
His voice actor is black too, and I was like, oh wow, what a coinkydink.
Who'd you think it was?
I don't know, maybe somebody white. You didn't see that? Well, I reposted something. I don't know if I sent it to you. And then they're like, oh, you would make a good voice actor. And then the girls are like, yeah, but they don't hire black people.
Oh, no, yeah, you sent me that too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was like, because this movie's like old. I didn't think it was going to be a black person. I thought it was going to be a white person.
No, I think they got somebody from
when is it? When isn't? Like, it's crazy.
I get it, but it's like...
Now they're doing better. Now they hire a couple black people. Yeah, we got Zeno Robinson, the one who voices Boruto. What's it called? Takemichi. Mirko. Who else? More people, but
it's kind of.
I'd love to see The Princess and the Frog as a live action.
That would go so fucking
great.
hard.
They better pick an Indian guy for Naveen, or else I will fucking riot. If they pick some black dude, I will be pissed.
They go so fucking hard,
dude.
Oh my god, that movie's so good.
I need Naveen with the accent. I need Shadow Man. Oh my god. Lil Nas X would be a great Shadow Man, not gonna lie.
I can see that. Oh, fuck yeah, I can see that.
And he could sing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. That actually fits fucking perfectly. If you can get like the
I think I know. I think what's her name? Sky Jackson as Tiana?
Oh my god, that goes so fucking that would be so hard.
That's her name, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
No,
let me see.
not Sky Jackson. Fucking you're thinking of her character.
No, that's her name.
Sky Jackson?
Yeah, Sky Jackson.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just saw a whole bunch of pictures of her when she was younger, and I was like, no, like I need. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I could full on see it. Yeah. Huh.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
No, but if we can get like Lil Nas as like the Shadow Man. But like when the spirits come to take him, if we can get like the OG actor who voiced the actual Shadow Man, like the shadows, like when they come to take him.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be really, really cool.
That's sort of cool. Like
I feel like the OG actor should do like a cameo in it. That'd be cool.
His voice is so cool.
Did you know that a white guy voices Prince Naveen?
Yeah, I did.
I did not know that.
If it was weird, but
yeah, I did not know that until I was just like, you know what, he's hot. I want to follow him. And I was like, oh wait, this is not who I expected.
That's such a cool movie, though. I fucking love that one.
Yep. Oh, I'm trying to think who would make a good Lottie. A white girl. Which white girl?
She has to be funny.
It can't. I was gonna think Painless, but I was like, no, I'm just associating her with Sky Jackson, but I don't think she's like girly enough. And I don't want that bitch from Euphoria. I don't like her.
Something Sweeney?
Sydney Sweeney, whatever her name is. I don't want her.
I was gonna say people would fucking fan cast that for sure. But
somebody,
I don't know. It has to be like somebody really funny.
Somebody young and preppy. Shoot, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can't find a good.
I think if Anna Faris was still like young in her like scary movie prime, I feel like she would have worked. Cause she's kind of like dumb and supportive. Which kind of works. That's just me though.
Fuck it, Margot Robbie. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, fucking Margot Robbie. So.
You know who would make a good Big Daddy?
Wait, I don't know why that took me so off guard.
Charlotte's dad. I forgot his name.
No, I know who you meant.
The mayor?
Huh.
Is he the mayor or whatever? That one guy.
You can get the actual actor for
who plays the sheriff from Stranger Things.
That could work, but you could also get the actual actor who played him.
He looks like him too.
John Goodman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's literally built like him.
Dude.
Why do you think they got him for that voice? Because he's actually he's not as big as he used to be. He did lose weight, but I'm sure like it would for sure work if they just got him again. Oh fuck yeah, that would work just as fine. I really want to see it now. Oh my god, we're making like the perfect film that will never exist. I hate it. Ugh,
not Emma Roberts. Anyone but her. You know what? Fuck it. The actress that plays Nami in One Piece.
That could work. That could work.
That could probably.
She's actually doing anime too.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she's gonna be in a Netflix original, and I saw the whole cast, and I was like, "This is dope."
Yeah.
The dub for Shinji's gonna be there. I think, what was it? I think the voice for Sasuke's gonna be there too. I don't remember. It's just like, oh crap, there's just a whole bunch of people I forgot. I think Zeno Robinson is in it as well. I genuinely don't remember. I could be way off, but I know for a fact that she's in it and the voice of Shinji is in it too.
Should we wrap this up?
Oh yeah, we should. I'm so sorry.
We spent like 10 minutes talking about Princess and the Frog and shit like that.
I'm sorry, it's just my favorite Disney movie.
Dude, it's a great fucking one. Alright, thank you guys so much for stopping by, hearing these twisted tales of the youngest murderers and the Wicked Witch of Monroe, Connecticut. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I mean, it's the start of the new year. This is the start. Is this the first episode that we're recording for the new year?
No, yes, it is.
It is? It's the first one, right?
It is.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, it's the first one.
Yeah, it is.
We do have... I mean, I have a goal I want to set for the podcast at least, which is just getting to 1,000 by like the end of the year.
I'm just vibing here.
I'm gonna go like overdrive on like...
You're the logistics. I'm here for the vibes.
I'm gonna go overtime on when it comes to like getting us out there. I'm gonna try so fucking hard. I think what I'm gonna do, like...
Literally, all of my coworkers know about the podcast.
Well, yeah, that too.
I think a good 2 or 3 follow them.
But I think what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna just like you know that shit on TikTok where it's like people have like a video of something and then like on the bottom it's like a video game to distract.
Yeah. I
think I'm gonna just do that with our episodes and then have the subtitles on and just fucking release them out like constantly. I think I'm gonna just do that.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm gonna see if I can try to do that and then find different ways to plug our podcast into something. I'm gonna try different, like, I'm gonna do dumb shit through different accounts to try to plug us in there.
Hey. Hey.
But until then, We do have, well, like I said, 1,000 followers by like the end of the year at least. That's my goal.
How many do we have?
Like 15, 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's been...
It's doable, I think. Yeah.
It's doable, but,
yeah.
you know, at some point, I have to really, really put us out there. I'm going to try my best. You want to plug in the socials?
I'm pretty sure they already know it now.
Also, they're just like, fuck it.
It's Caffeinated Creeps Podcast on Instagram and caffeinatedcreepspodcast@gmail.com for our email if you want to email us a suggestion. I hate you guys. I love you guys. You should do this. You shouldn't do this. Kill yourself. Whatever you want to tell us.
Damn. Rate us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. Leave a like on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're going to do to interact with the polls that are on Spotify.
Yeah. And then on Twitter... It's just...
I think we should get rid of the fucking Twitter because we
No!
don't even use it.
No! We have 2 followers.
First off, no one's on Twitter.
Me and your brother.
Daisy and like my brother are the only people I know. Well, and Marky who are like only use like Twitter like constantly.
Yeah, our Twitter is CCreepsPod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is that it? Okay, but yeah, what a wrap for the first episode of the year.
Ooh.
Thank you guys so much for sticking around for last year and sticking around for this new year, and we'll see you guys on episode 14.
Woo woo.
Bye bye.
Deuces. My pet's leaving YouTube.
I know. I can't
so
fucking
sad.
believe it, dude. That's breaking my heart.